before I actually began to design my poster and 6-panel CD cover, I'd been to, other record shops so I could look at different designs and see what really grabbed my attention. And I'd also been on Google and looked at different images to just really get some ideas of what I wanted my poster and 6-panel CD cover to portray to the audience. I found that the brighter the colours, the more the designs caught my attention. So that's why I kind of designed it in the way that I did. Specifically for my 6-panel CD cover, it's extremely bright, it's loud, it's vibrant, it definitely stands out, I feel. All of the things that I've chosen and the way I've chosen to design them have been done as it kind of demonstrates who that artist is as a person and what she's trying to portray to her audience. In particular with my skyline of London, this is just kind of a message. It's like it demonstrates where she's from and who she is, and that's, I think, portrayed constantly throughout, whether it be in the artist biography, the music video. It all leads back to London, and she even talks about it in her interview, and that's also on my blog. She is from London, and it's something that she's extremely proud of, and she kind of wants to share that with the world. And the reason I chose the title Millennials for my CD cover was based around the idea of her target audience are actually, for age range, their generation is called millennials, and they are, within society quoted as the lost generation. And because of this, and she's also in that bracket, her songs and the songs she creates, that within itself demonstrates her journey and trying to find who she is as an artist, and she tries to encourage her audience to also find who they are as people. And one of the pictures, again going back to the skyline, it's the background is actually black and white, but the colors within the picture demonstrate people coming to life, finding themselves and being original. And that's why I wanted to add the colors in, because it demonstrates that people are different and people can stand out from the crowd, and that they aren't lost, because life is a journey and you're actually finding yourself. The reason I actually and there's also quite a lot of synergy also in my 6-panel CD cover. There's lots of camouflage. You can see on my back cover, it's very camouflaged, the image of my artist, and again that mixes well with the front cover itself. It's very almost camouflage in a way, the background is, and also my 6-panel CD cover, and also the backgrounds of for the actual CD itself, and with the text. The reason I chose to include the text was because I felt like it couldn't just be, the images were so strong, I wanted to add kind of something different in, like a text to kind of break the images up a bit. And I chose the camouflage because it's just a play on the concept of who she is, like being lost but also trying to find yourself at the same time. My design for my poster was based around, again, her being lost, and the reason it's called the Finding Me tour is because, again, it links to the CD cover in the sense of she is finding herself, she is on a journey, and she wants her audience to come with her and also find themselves if they're lost in life or whatever. And also the text within the CD cover, it also demonstrates that, and she's kind of almost giving her audience, who are the millennials, kind of a pep talk, and just trying to say, you can be whatever you want to be. And I think it kind of ties in really nicely with who she is as an artist and what she's trying to portray. And I think even though the music video itself isn't very it's not that it's not original, but it's not as outlandish as my designs. I would say that that one song is just part of her journey, and she's just trying to demonstrate her different kind of what happens in life and things like that. And I think in other songs that she creates, she can be more original. And I think when you're a new artist, it's important to try and appeal to everyone within the age bracket that she is trying to. And I think maybe with the kind of Tame music video, it will also draw in another type of audience, and the CD cover itself will also draw in another type of audience. So she's kind of appealing to a broader audience.